Hey, how's it going? It's Ollie here. So I'm going to tell you about one of my students, Bimpei, who within the first few weeks of actually starting her business from scratch, made an $800 sale of a digital course. Now, the thing about her journey is this was easy for her. And the reason why it was easy for her is because she has the one thing you need to make selling effortless. Now, when most people try and sell stuff, the process is really hard. And the reason why is because they're focused on all the wrong things. Like you might have had this experience, focusing on things like which funnel to use, right? Whether you should do upsells, whether you should do downsells, whether you should build a webinar, whether you should automate things, use email, or whatever it is, right? All the tactics around how to sell stuff. None of this stuff leads to sales. All of this stuff just leads to confusion, overwhelm, and stops people getting results. So what is this mystical one thing that makes selling effortless? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's a starving crowd. When you have a starving crowd, all of a sudden, your problems just disappear. Sales become easy and you don't have to worry about the tactics. Let's imagine you were walking through the desert and you ran into a bunch of people who had been trekking for days and they'd run out of food rations. How hard would it be for you to pull out a crate full of ration packs, right, with delicious, nutritious food and sell it to this crowd of starving travelers? It would be effortless. Would you be thinking, do I need to build some kind of script to walk through to get them to buy the rations? No, you'd say, I have rations, right? And they'd come running towards you, tearing you apart to try and get this stuff. Well, when you have a starving crowd who have a real desire and a real yearning for a particular thing, you don't need to sell anymore. In fact, the process becomes effortless. So a lot of the stuff I do in my business isn't too focused on which specific tactics I should use to sell things. A lot of the stuff I focus on is centered around building a starving crowd, right? That's what I want to do. That's why I put out content. That's why I run adverts. That's why I generate a lot of leads. That's why I build Facebook groups. I want to get people who are hungry for something, and then at the right time, I offer them a product and they buy. I don't have to use any like sleazy pressure or, cheap tricks to get people to buy things. I just offer them and I make sales. Now, when you're using affiliate marketing, if you have a starving crowd, your job's even easier. And the reason why is because you get to use somebody else's proven sales processes, funnels, sales pages, and all that stuff to give to your starving crowd. And you just say, hey guys, look at this. They go through it and the sales roll in, right? That's why affiliate marketing is so powerful if you're new and you're not sure what you're doing yet. In fact, one of the things that Bimpei did is she built a starving crowd full of people who were interested in selling on Amazon. All right, she just gathered up these people in one place, right? This place happened to be a Facebook group. And then at some point, she just sent leads to one of my funnels. And sooner or later, because they were hungry and because my funnels work, one of her leads bought one of my programs, right? So this made the selling process for her effortless. Like all she had to focus on was getting more and more people into her crowd. Now she's generating more and more sales because she's just doing more of the same thing. So when you focus on the right stuff, like business is really, really easy. I think a lot of the time when people struggle is because they're getting too bogged down with all the stuff that doesn't matter, the details, like building a logo, business cards, websites. Nobody cares about any of that stuff, right? If you had, again, a ton of people starving in the desert who were, gasping for food, would they care about what logo was on the packet? Would they be interested in reading the blurb on your website about, how long your brand's been around? No, they wouldn't care. They'd be like, how do I tear open this package so I can eat the food, right? So focusing on creating a starving crowd will solve most of the problems in your business. So before you go out there and get overwhelmed with all the technical stuff and building websites and funnels and coding and everything else, figure out how you're going to build a starving crowd. Now, if you'd like to know how to build a starving crowd in the next 30 days, my masterclass walks you through exactly how to do that without websites, without funnels, without spending any money on advertising, all using 100% free traffic methods. So there should be a link in the description you can click on to go check out the masterclass. And when you're finished with that session, you'll have clarity about how to build a starving crowd, how to get sales quickly. Also, there's other resources in the description, such as my Facebook group that you can join to join a ton of other people who are interested in the same thing. And I post free content and links and stuff in there as well. And also you can subscribe to get more videos about the same topic. All right, hope this video has given you an insight into how to make sales a lot more effortless, and I'll catch you very soon.